From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, January the 12th, 2023. Second Gentleman Douglas Emhoff will travel to Poland and Germany at the end of the month. His office announced today to advance the Biden-Harris administration's efforts to combat anti-Semitism around the world and support Holocaust remembrance. The visit taking place during International Holocaust Remembrance Day, which is on January the 27th. On that day, he will visit the memorial and museum at Auschwitz-Birkenau and participate in a wreath-laying ceremony and attend the annual commemoration of International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Noting that Mhoff will also be accompanied by U.S. Special Envoy to Monitor and Combat Anti-Semitism, Ambassador Deborah Lipstadt. Emhoff and Lipstadt will also hold meetings in Berlin with special envoys and coordinators working to combat anti-Semitism. The Anti-Defamation League released a report today on anti-Semitic attitudes in America, surveying a sample group of over 4,000 people from September through October of last year. Among the troubling trends the Anti-Defamation League said it found in those surveyed, 85% believe at least one anti-Jewish trope, as opposed to 61% found in 2019. 20% of those asked believe 6 or more tropes, as compared to 11% in 2019, and the ADL said is the highest level measured in decades, adding that the survey found a substantial number of people who believe anti-Jewish tropes also have negative attitudes towards Israel. CEO of the ADL, Jonathan Greenblatt, said these survey results should be a wake-up call to the entire country. French Jewish photographer Adolfo Kaminski, who saved thousands of Jews during the Holocaust as part of the French underground forging documents, has died. The JTA reports Kaminski, over the course of the war, produced enough documents to save the lives of 14,000 Jews. Later saying, "I saved lives because I can't deal with unnecessary deaths. I just can't. All humans are equal, whatever their origins, their beliefs, their skin color." His amazing story was told in a New York Times documentary released in 2016 called The Forger. Kaminski died Monday in Paris. He was 97. Jewish tennis champion Dick Savitt has died. Savitt won the Australian Open and Wimbledon in 1951, the first Jewish athlete to win either tournament, and one of only 4 American men to win both in a single season. He was inducted into the International Jewish Sports Hall of Fame, the National Jewish Sports Hall of Fame, and the International Tennis Hall of Fame. Fellow Hall of Famer Steve Flink called Savitt an extraordinary self-taught champion who competed with unbridled intensity, also noting that after he left tennis at the age of 25, Savitt was helpful to other players like Arthur Ashe, whom he practiced with, and also lent his expertise to Israeli tennis players and supported the Israel Tennis Centers, serving as its overseas director. Savitt died on January the 6th in New York. He was 95. Well, this year's Genesis Prize was announced yesterday. The award, which has been referred to as the Jewish Nobel, honors living Jewish individuals for their achievements. Past winners include Dr. Albert Bourla and Steven Spielberg. Well, this year's prize is not going to one person, but a group. Trustee of the Genesis Prize Foundation, Natan Sharansky, and chairman and founder Stan Polovitz wrote, recognizing the extraordinary nature of events dominating the past 11 months, the Genesis Prize Selection Committee has decided to depart from the usual custom of awarding the prize to a single Jewish individual. Instead, the committee has elected to announce a collective award to Jewish activists and NGOs who were inspired by the brave citizens of Ukraine and their courageous president, Vladimir Zelensky, and chose to act on their Jewish values by standing up for freedom, human dignity, and justice. And the prize committee said in doing so, it calls on others, Jews and non-Jews, to follow suit. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, January the 12th at 7 o'clock. It's Talmud study. At 7:30, a look at the Leonard Cohen documentary, Hallelujah. At 8, Jonathan Tobin speaks to Malcolm Honelein about the uproar over Israel's new government and the surge in anti-Semitism. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with Chloe Valdary on L'chaim. At 10, it's the Jake Ehrenreich Show. And coming up next, it's the ILTV Insider. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, January the 12th, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. I will be off tomorrow, Friday. Micah Halpern will be filling in. Stay healthy, stay well.